Calc 201 example is asking us to find the absolute extrema of our function f of x is equal to x cubed minus 3x squared plus 3 on the interval from -2 to 4. Since the question is asked for an absolute extremum, we can take our knowledge of the extreme value theorem to decide if a max and min exist in our function on the interval given. According to the theorem, we must check for two things: continuity and if it is on a closed interval. We know that our function is continuous because it is quadratic, and we know that our interval is closed because of the brackets that surround our -2 and 4. Since we know that the function is continuous on a closed interval, we now know, according to our theorem, that an absolute min and a max exist. Now we can begin finding these values. First, we have to find the derivative of our function. So that being our derivative can tell us where our slope is equal to 0 or where it is undefined. Since both x's in our derivative have a constant, we know that x being equal to 0 will make our slope 0. When you take a closer look at this, you also notice that when x is equal to 2, our slope is 0 as well. Since this is a quadratic function, there is no x value that would make this function, the derivative of our function, be undefined. Lastly, we're going to check our endpoints and critical numbers by plugging them back into our original functions. That work is down below, and you will notice that our absolute min is -17, where x is equal to -2, and our absolute max is 19, where x is equal to 4. These two values, -17 and 19, have now given us the solution to our problem. If you have any questions or if anything seems a bit confusing, just please feel free to ask me. Thank you.